Greetings, my name is Kokachin. My life began in the year 1254, during the reign of Kublai Khan, the grandson of the great Genghis Khan. I was born into the Bayut tribe, a proud and resilient people who roamed the plains of Central Asia. My family was highly regarded among our tribe, known for their wisdom and leadership. My father, Bayan, was a trusted advisor to Kublai Khan, and my mother, Temulen, was a woman of great strength and resilience, qualities she passed on to me. From an early age, I was destined for a life far beyond the boundaries of our nomadic existence. As a princess of the Bayut tribe, my upbringing was a blend of tradition and privilege. I was educated by the finest tutors, learning about the world beyond the steppes through scrolls and stories. My father recognized the importance of diplomacy in maintaining our tribe's standing within the empire. He taught me the art of negotiation, the intricacies of Mongol politics, and the customs of foreign lands. Despite my royal status, I was not sheltered from the harsh realities of the nomadic life. I learned to ride horses, wield a bow, and navigate the unforgiving terrain of the steppes. These skills would prove invaluable in the years to come. In 1275, our world was forever changed when a Venetian explorer named Marco Polo arrived in the Mongol court. I was a young woman of 21 at the time, full of curiosity about the world beyond our empire. Marco Polo's tales of distant lands, exotic spices, and grand cities fascinated me. My father, recognizing an opportunity to strengthen our ties with the outside world, assigned me the task of assisting Marco Polo during his stay at the Mongol court. It was during these interactions that I first met the Venetian traveler, and our destinies became intertwined. As I spent more time with Marco Polo, our connection deepened. He was unlike anyone I had ever met, cultured, well-traveled, and possessing a deep curiosity about the Mongol way of life. I, in turn, was captivated by his stories and the promise of a life beyond the steppes. Our friendship soon blossomed into something more, something forbidden. A Mongol princess and a foreign traveler. Such a union was unthinkable in the eyes of our society. Yet love knows no boundaries, and Marco and I found ourselves entangled in a passionate and secret affair. Our love grew stronger, so did the complications of our relationship. My father, Bayan, had suspicions about our affair, and the consequences of discovery were severe. It was then that Marco Polo proposed a daring plan. He would return to Venice and seek the approval of my hand in marriage from the great Khan himself, Kublai Khan. The plan was audacious, and the risks were monumental. Marco Polo departed, leaving me behind with a heart full of hope and trepidation. I knew that if he succeeded, our love could be legitimized, but if he failed, the consequences for both of us would be dire. Months turned into years as I waited in anxious anticipation. News from Marco Polo was scarce, and I lived in constant fear of discovery. In 1288, however, a message arrived that shattered my world. Marco had been captured on his way back to Mongolia, and his fate hung in the balance. Desperation gripped my heart, and I knew I had to act. With the help of a loyal confidant, I disguised myself as a common traveler and set out on a perilous journey to rescue Marco Polo. My love for him was the driving force that pushed me to defy tradition and put my life on the line. After months of arduous travel and numerous close calls, I reached the distant city where Marco Polo was held captive. I used every skill I had learned as a Mongol princess to negotiate his release. It was a harrowing ordeal, but in the end, love conquered all obstacles, and Marco was free. Our reunion was bittersweet, for Marco had not succeeded in gaining the great Khan's approval for our marriage. However, we were together, and that was all that mattered. We resolved to live a life on the run, far from the Mongol Empire and the constraints of tradition. In the years that followed, Marco Polo and I traversed the Silk Road, exploring the wonders of Asia and Europe together. We shared our love for each other and for the diverse cultures we encountered along the way. Our journey was a testament to the enduring power of love and the human spirit's capacity for resilience. Though our love story may have remained hidden in the annals of history, the impact of our journey lived on. Marco Polo's writings, known as the Travels of Marco Polo, would become a seminal work in European literature, introducing the Western world to the wonders of the East. And I, Kokachin of the Bayut tribe, would forever be remembered as the Mongol princess who dared to defy tradition for love's sake. In the end, our love defied borders, cultures, and expectations. It was a love story that transcended time and place, a testament to the enduring power of the human heart. Though the steppes of Mongolia may have been my birthplace, it was the world beyond that truly became my home, thanks to the love I found in the arms of a Venetian traveler named Marco Polo. If you loved my story, make sure to like and leave a comment telling us what are your thoughts, subscribe, and share my story with your family and friends. Until next time, take care of yourself.